Hey out there, slot car land. How is everybody doing this fine weekend? We've got the third installment of our rehabbing of our accelerator set today. We're going to be talking about cleaning the track itself today. Some things, some tips on how to do it, some things to look for, and all that good kind of stuff. So let's get started. The first thing I want to stress extensively about track is never, ever, ever use steel wool to clean your track. Never. Never, ever, ever do that because you can never get it all off the track. As soon as you put a car on there, the motor magnets on that car is just going to draw all of the particles from that steel wool right to the car, and you're never, ever, ever going to get that stuff out of that chassis. Ever. So never, ever use steel wool to clean a racetrack. Never. If it's so corroded and whatnot, it's probably not worth saving to begin with. So that's said right off the top. Never use steel wool to clean your racetrack. The best thing I have found, actually, is to go down to your local hardware store and buy one of these sanding blocks. This is one of the 3M sanding blocks. It's a really fine sanding surface. I bought these to do the mucking, to sand the mucking on my wall after we taped it and mucked it and painted it that beautiful red color that you see the Ferrari shield on. This works really, really great. I've used this on the big layout to get the rails nice and clean, to get some more good electricity pickup. So this works really, really well. So go down and get you one of these. Not too coarse. You need a really fine sandpaper compound on here to work on the track. The other thing you might want to get is a little nylon brush. This one, I believe this one came from one of my beard trimming sets to get all the hair and stuff out of the beard trimmer. These work really, really well. These will be really good to scrub your connections on the ends. If you got any corrosion there, you can just use this to scrape it off. If you got some stuff on the track surface that won't come off, this becomes really, really good handy thing to use. It also works really good for cleaning slot cars around gears and idler gears and getting into the teeth and your crown gears and all that kind of stuff. So it works great there too. So it's a multi-use tool there. Also, you might want your Dremel with either a metal brush on it or one of the nylon brushes on there, in case you got some stuff that won't come off with a nylon brush. So that's some of the tips there. So let's get started with this little curved piece here. I'll get the cameras all set up and get everything pointed down so you can see what I'm doing here, and we'll get going. Okay, so these are really easy to use. And you can see kind of how, you can see some of the stuff in there along the sides there. So just get it really worked. And as you can see, these blocks are just a perfect size too for the track. Fits right inside the walls on this accelerator track, and really, really works well. And it doesn't even really scar up your track at all, the plastic parts of the track at all either. So just give it a good scrub. And you can already tell, you can already see the light shining off of that, how nice and shiny and everything is. A little bit down towards this end that needs a little work. There we go. That's better. There's a little groove right there. Oh, that's for that other rail. That's why. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't even notice that on these tracks. So if you notice on this outside rail where there's only 2 rails, there's actually a slot there for the third rail to be put in on it. That's kind of cool. Didn't even notice that before. So after you get that all nice and clean on your rails, you can concentrate on your tabs. And a lot of these don't look too bad, actually. These ones on this piece actually look really good. As you can see the light shining off of those. They look pretty shiny to begin with right there. So after you've run it through here a couple of times, you want to take just a regular towel and run it. Wipe your track down. You might even want to take whatever you clean your racetrack with, get it on the towel, and then wipe it down and wipe the track piece down. Now, we traditionally have been using rubbing alcohol to clean our tracks, but Stan started last season, the second to last race at his house, started using WD-40 dry on his track, and it did a lot for that racetrack. It never let any dust get back on the track the whole race day. It worked out really well, so you might want to try that on your track. That's WD-40 dry. Try that on your track and see how it does. It does not let any of the dust or anything reaccumulate on the racetrack, so it works really, really well. So I think that's really good. If you can see the shine on those rails, looks really, really nice. So after you get the one done, move on to your next piece and just continue on. Now you want to make sure you wipe down your track after you do it. Wipe down each piece as you go, and then after you put the track together, do the whole track, clean the whole track with whatever you clean your track with in one shot. So you get it all nice and double clean there. So really nice. And that's all it takes to get, especially if the track's not in bad shape to begin with, it's not going to take you very long to get each piece track nice and clean. Something else you want to think about too, after you get your one clean piece, make sure you're not putting the clean pieces back in the box with the stuff you haven't cleaned yet. Put these aside, maybe get a tote or something to put the track that's done in, and then move on to the next piece. That way, one, you know what's clean and what you've already got done, and two, you're not getting any of the pieces you got clean with stuff on them as you're going along cleaning the rest of the track. So, kind of a good tip there. Make sure you separate the ones you've already got clean from the ones that you haven't got to, especially if you're doing this over a couple of days. That way you know what's done and what needs to be done kind of situation. So, not a very long video today. Just showing you some of my techniques to clean these tracks. I'm going to go through and I'll get this all nice and cleaned up and everything. And we'll probably within the next video, we'll get it set up and we'll do a review of this set. So I'll get this all nice and clean, and then we'll show you what it looks like all nice, clean, and assembled, and we'll get it all together and we'll show you cleaning it and all that kind of stuff. So very, very cool. So don't forget, I'm probably going to have another video up this weekend, another slot car addicts video. I haven't done one in a really long time, but I have an idea for one to talk to you guys about some things, just slot car in general. So be on the lookout for that video as well. Next weekend, we'll be doing another bi-weekly featured car, so be on the lookout for that one. Don't forget to check out all the shorts. This coming week will be the parts bin episode, and along with, the Monday walk around, the crash of the week on Thursday, and the Saturday speed shots. So don't forget to check out all those videos as well on the channel. Don't forget to check out slotcarcrazy.com. A lot of great websites, a lot of great links. A lot of great YouTube channels, a lot of great Facebook groups. Go check it out. You can find out a lot of information, a lot of catalogs scanned on there, a lot of cool stuff there. Go check that out as well. And don't forget to support the channel by going to the Spreadshirt shop and picking you up some stuff at the Spreadshirt shop to show your love of the hobby and to help support the channel and help us do what we do here every day. So don't forget to do that. And also, don't forget to keep that pin in the slot, wheels on the downside. Keep racing slot cars, and we will catch you guys next week with the bi-weekly feature car and all the shorts in the coming week. I'll catch you guys later. I'm out. Bye.